All right. You can watch the show on YouTube. Search Out of Bounds Sports. Good morning. Welcome in. You can stream the show on the Out of Bounds radio app. It's new and it's awesome. Stream the show on the Out of Bounds radio app. Another big weekend of football, college, and NFL. And we want to welcome in handicapper to the gods, ParamountSports.com. He is Lee Sterling on the Abita Andy Gator guest line. And Lee, good morning. Let's start with A&M at Auburn. This thing's going 6.5 to 7 points. Both teams inconsistent, kind of a head scratcher throughout the year. Who do you like and why in this game on the Plains tomorrow?
So A&M is a different team at home. We know that. But here's what we're finding. There's the haves and the have-nots. And there's the teams that are good. They have solid quarterbacks. And I'm not saying Kellen Mond is great, but he's consistent, and at least he's not beating his team. And Bo Nix, I just expected more. I expected him to progress more since last year. I'm just not seeing it. Now, Tank Bigsby, if you watch him, he's playing, but he's obviously not 100%. Blindside left tackle Alec Jackson out with a hand injury. That certainly is not going to help him. A&M bringing in defensive coordinator Mike Elko when Jimbo Fisher got hired was a masterful hire. I mean, he is worth every penny. They're allowing just 11 points per game since the Florida game. They have the number 5 defense in the country here. A&M was flat last week on offense. I mean, no two ways about it. They should play a little bit better. I just expect maybe still a hangover from this Auburn team that played Alabama last week, and they were down 42-6. I don't know if they can get back up and give us their A game here. And yeah, they won the last 2 years, 28-28, 28-24. It's all coming to an end. Revenge, revenge, revenge. Texas A&M wins by double digits. Sometimes you got to lay it if you want to play it, even on the road. A&M 34-23.
Ooh, I like that. Lee Sterling, ParamountSports.com. What's going on this weekend, Lee?
So we're going to release a 40 to 50 unit play, a rare 40 to 50 unit play. Had one last week ready to go, and the game got canceled, but this game won't be canceled. Found a great situational play where a team is a small favorite. I think they're going to win by 30 to 40 points. You want to hop on board. This is the weekend. You can get involved just for the weekend. Normally it's 9 games, $97. We slashed the price. 9 games, just $77, and it's an instant download. Or you can get Double Down December, 5 weeks of our phone service, $347, or basketball. How about this? We've started off running 11-2 start in college basketball. The lines are loose. We had a total 3 nights ago, went over by 50 points. So you're looking for winners. Now is the time. College basketball, the first 30 to 40 days, everything's up and available, ParamountSports.com.
Wow, 40 to 50 unit play this weekend. ParamountSports.com. Lee Sterling joins us on the Out of Bounds show. Does Florida go to Tennessee and blow them out and cover?
Well, another team with even worse of a quarterback situation. I mean, I don't think Tennessee's bad. I think they got good talent, except for quarterback. I mean, Jared Gartano, he's thrown more pick sixes, 3, than touchdown passes, 2 in the last 4 games. Then they even tried Harrison Bailey for a few games at different spots. In 23 pass attempts, he threw 2 interceptions. On the other side, Kyle Trask this year, 36 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. They're averaging 10.4 yards per attempt. I mean, that is sky high here. Series visitors, 7-4-1 against the spread. Florida needs to get right before Alabama here. And Tennessee, a money-burning 1-5-1 against the spread. That says it all. That tells you why their coach is in trouble. Jamie Pruitt, he lost his number 1 recruit last week, a linebacker from Miami Central, who is one of the best linebackers I've ever seen come out of Dade County. He decommitted, and he needs to keep this game close, but it won't happen. Florida, 45-20.
Yeah, I think he'll lose his job. Lee Sterling, he's got a 40 to 50 unit play this weekend. All right, and it's ParamountSports.com. We've got a good lineup, especially a good lineup in the NFL. Alabama LSU, where's that now? 29 points, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, this is the largest underdog for a defending championship ever since they started putting out lines on a game. I mean, It's gone downhill fast. Another team where there's no quarterback play. TJ Finley and Max Johnson, they are totally overmatched here. Bama's looking for their fifth straight win and cover in Baton Rouge. In fact, the last two times they pitched shutouts. How much would they love to put a third straight shutout in Baton Rouge and show that to recruits when they're deciding between LSU and Alabama? Loss of Jalen Waddle. I thought it was going to be more than it has been. They just keep rolling along. Devonta Smith, already over 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. John Mechie the third. He's averaging 19 yards per reception on 31 receptions. And running back Najee Harris, already 17 touchdowns on the season. Roll Tide, 48-10.
Lee Sterling with the 40 to 50 unit play this weekend. ParamountSports.com. Saints-Falcons, I know, look, Sean Payton's amazing, but this kind of smells like a loss to me. Atlanta's hot, and I don't know how much more magic he can get out of Taysom Hill. Am I right, wrong? What's going on?
Yeah, you got to throw for at least 100, 150 yards in NFL games. They got by last week because Denver, trying to play without a quarterback is next to impossible. That was painful to watch that game on both sides. Even the New Orleans side wasn't pretty. Don't underestimate short division teams with revenge. During the last 11 years, when two division teams play each other twice in a 3-week period, the team that lost the first game 19-4 against the spread. That's 83% in the rematch here. Falcons in the first game, they lost Julio Jones early, had to throw the ball early and often. That's why what allowed and added up to 8 sacks in that 24-9 Saints win. I think Atlanta pays them back here, 20-17. Wrong team's favored.
Lee Sterling, ParamountSports.com, has a 40 to 50 unit play this weekend. ParamountSports.com. Lee Sterling joining us on the Abita Andy Gator guest line. And Lee, let's wrap it up with this. Yeah. Your game of the week is today, right?
Yeah. It's today, and it's Appalachian State and Louisiana Lafayette. Appalachian State has beaten Louisiana Lafayette 8 straight times, covered all 8 times. In fact, beat them 4 times. They played twice each in the last 2 years. So does Appalachian State keep rolling, or can Louisiana Lafayette? I've never heard of a team losing 8 straight times straight up and against the spread, but it's happened. Big game going here tonight. You want to get that game for free? 800-400-9741. Like I said, 9 games, including a 40-unit selection, just $77. Or hop on board for basketball, red hot, 11-2 to start the year. It's all available, including other videos. There's some other great games going on around the country: Wisconsin, Indiana, Iowa State, West Virginia, bunch of great pro games, Cleveland and Tennessee. Watch those videos at ParamountSports.com.
And you're documented on your 40 to 50 unit play.
Yep. 49, 17, and 1 the last 13 years. So looking to get to that 50. The half-century mark, 50 wins. So let's just keep rolling.
I love it. ParamountSports.com and 800-400-9741. First 10 callers get App State, Louisiana Lafayette. By the way, you need to call now because that game's today. Lee Sterling on the Out of Bounds Show. Lee, appreciate it, buddy.
Sounds good. Take care, bro.
Lee Sterling, ParamountSports.com. He's got a 40 to 50 unit play. First 10 callers at 800-400-9741. Get the App State, Louisiana Lafayette game. 800-400-9741. And that game, Blake, will be played tonight. Just wanted to let you know. At
Locked in.
7:30.
Locked in.
Yeah, Louisiana. I know. I just have to refer to them as
They're
La
ULL.
Lafayette.
I like to do it because I'm sure it makes people angry. So.
Right. You remember it was Memphis State forever, and now it's just Memphis. So when I was growing up...
Wait, I thought Memphis State was a different school. Not joking. I really did.
Memphis State, when I was growing up, they were a basketball school, by the way, in the 80s. Are they not
still?
Yeah, they are. Well, but they've had more success in football than when I was, younger. They figured out how to get some players.
Won a big game a couple years ago against an SEC school.
They did. Out of bounds. Back in a sec.